It is unexpected that Reacher excludes Neagley from his Season 3 assignment, given that he has consistently voluntarily enlisted her assistance in prior seasons. Reacher is nearly always presented in the original Lee Child Jack Reacher novels as a lone individual who hardly ever encounters well-known people. However, the detective series on Amazon Prime Video takes some artistic license by including Neagley in nearly all of his pursuits of justice. Because of this, Neagley makes an appearance in the last minutes of Reacher Season 1 despite not being a part of Lee Child's killing floor. Neagley and Reacher's former 110th Special Investigation Unit teammates play key roles in Reacher Season 2, which is a tight adaptation of Lee Child's Bad Luck and Trouble. However, by adapting Lee Child's Persuader and embarking on another solitary Reacher journey, Season 3 appears to go back to the show's origins. In contrast to Season 1, Reacher Season 3 also appears to avoid bringing Neagley into the story by stating that, for one reason, the Alan Ritchson character does not want her to become involved. Because he knew that Neagley could defeat villains on her own, Reacher did not hesitate to ask for her assistance in Seasons 1 and 2. Neagley even demonstrated in Season 2 that she could occasionally outperform Reacher in her investigative skills. But as Reacher Season 3 reveals, Alan Ritchson appears to have a connection to Quinn, the main antagonist. Jack Reacher is aware that Dominique Cole, a member of his comrades in the military police, was the victim of a vicious crime committed by Francis Xavier Quinn, a former military intelligence officer. Given how viciously Quinn killed Cole and got away with it, Reacher is aware of his potential. The antagonists in Reacher Seasons 1 and 2 were very scary, but they also possessed some humanity. They were prepared to engage in dialogue with Reacher and only made an effort to defeat him after he and his group refused to give up. Reacher's refusal to include Neagley in his Season 3 quest, however, implies that Quinn is far more heartless than his former adversaries. Reacher so makes an effort to keep Neagley as far away from Quinn as possible in order to protect her. Reacher appears to have had personal stakes since Season 1. In Season 1, for example, he became involved in the Margrave conspiracy since it was linked to the death of his brother. After learning that Langston had ruthlessly murdered some of the 110th Special Investigation Unit personnel, the character and his former teammates found themselves in Langston's crosshairs in Reacher Season 2. Because of this, Reacher has personal grievances against an opponent before in Season 3. But because of what Quinn did, he appears to be much more resentful of him. Reacher is enraged by Quinn's brutal act against Cole and is motivated to find and eliminate him before he hurts anybody else. Neagley appears surprised when Reacher informs her about Quinn, implying that he has been despised by all military police officers for his actions. To a certain degree, it is also difficult to deny that Reacher blames himself for the deaths of his former military police teammates and allies, and that his rage toward those who attempted to harm his friends and loved ones is now directed at Quinn. Even though Reacher led the 110th Special Investigation Unit admirably both in Season 2 and during his military tenure, he likes to operate alone and considers himself a lone wolf. Additionally, he possesses the ideal balance of strength and intelligence, which enables him to manage some of the most challenging and hazardous circumstances on his own. This explains why he only asks the DEA for assistance when it is absolutely required and does not allow them to become overly involved in his objective, even in Season 3. Reacher is aware that not everyone can live the same way as him, though. Even though he is retired from the military, he does not let that stop him from bringing criminals to justice and engaging in risky situations because he has very little to lose. But after retirement, his buddies have established their own life, and David O'Donnell even has a wife and 2 kids. The character makes sure Neagley doesn't become overly involved in his Reacher Season 3 mission because he understands that his old teammates have their own lives to live and cannot take as many risks as he can. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.